Hello everybody, Neva1212 and
Gino.
back again playing the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Gino, what you doing today?
I wrote a haiku, and I was wondering if I could read it out loud to everyone.
Well, go ahead. What's your haiku?
Let me see if I can find it. I uploaded it to Twitter. Hold on. Oh yeah, because I can't remember the fucking haiku that I just wrote, like the 3-lined haiku. Oh, okay, here it is. I want to get it right. Alright, here we go. You are a dolphin. You love to fuck with passion. Fuck me, dolphin, now! What do you think about that haiku, Nevin?
Not sure if I like it very much, to be honest.
You don't like my dolphin haiku?
No, I'm not a huge fan.
You know dolphins are like super sexual.
Yeah, we've all heard the stories.
Whoa, it got really dark all of a sudden. My dolphin would not be pleased.
Well, we're in the Swamp of Sadness.
Hey, what's it actually called? I know I keep calling it that, but what's it actually called? I think it's like the Myers of Misery or some shit.
I think that's what the level's called. Well, let's find out. We're about to enter the level.
Oh, there's a medallion around here somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
It's around here somewhere.
But I think it's in like the light world.
Yeah, I believe it's in one of the caves.
Oh,
that's
that
right.
was fast.
They just call it level 6. I'm sure it has a name, but for whatever reason I thought it said like the name of the levels like it does in a Link to, well, Link's Awakening. But it does not.
Well, how do we know that level 5 is the Ice Palace? I mean, yeah, it's an Ice Palace, but I know that's like the official name.
I'm sure it's written down somewhere.
In like the Skulled Woods.
I don't know.
How do we know these things? Is it like from the manual? Could
be. You know what? You know who probably knows?
Who?
Zachary Erickson.
Yeah, man. You know what? I think he's like writing comments even longer just to fuck with us now. Like, they ain't seen nothing yet. Shit.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear about it, one way or the other.
It's novella time. Man, what do you think of Rizrobe enemies? I think they're like the coolest.
I really like the Wizrobes, and I like them a lot in Wind Waker, of course, because it's like my favorite game. I like how they're Toucan Sams. That's really cool. And yeah, I mean, it always seems like the Wizrobe characters appear always late in the game, apart from Majora's Mask, where they appear in the second level.
The first time I saw Rizrobe was in Majora's Mask, and I thought it was so beast how it's like he kept showing up, like in the Snow Temple, and then like in Ikana Castle, and then in Stone Tower, baby.
Yeah.
But you don't even have to fight him in Stone Tower, I don't think. I mean, like, you fight him, but
yeah, you
it's
do.
Like, that ain't no blunt.
You do need to fight him. Yeah, there's actually a couple Wizrobes in Stone Tower. Oh. Yeah.
So it's not the same Wizrobe? I always thought it was like the same guy.
I was always under the impression that it was a new Wizrobe.
You know, in Stone Tower, there's like an area with like a chain link fence, and you can just like hide there, and it'll protect you from Wizrobe's girth. And all you gotta do is like hit him whenever he shows up on the platform ahead of you in the dog fence area. You know what I'm saying?
I know the area you're talking about, and
yeah.
I never used it because, you know, I'm not a wimp.
Whatever. Man, fool.
But now I'm having trouble. I don't know. I always forget, like, where to go.
What you gotta do is get one of them,
I think
strategy
I figure out where I
guides.
need to be. I'm just not doing I'm not doing the dungeon in the right order, that's all.
Do you have the strategy guide for, A Link to the Past?
No.
I bet the pictures look really fucking cool.
I bet
You
they
know.
do.
I bet they look all cartoony and shit. I bet they look like the CDI Zelda games. No, that's silly. Why would they do that? That'd be silly.
Well, I know that the pictures for the fairies. I don't know if this is from the strategy guide or if it's from the manual for A Link to the Past, but the fairies pretty much have the same artwork as the fairies they used in the CDI games. And, you know, obviously the CDI came second, so they were copying from A Link to the Past, but...
What do you think of the fairies in Ocarina of Time? Would you bang them like a door in a hurricane?
I mean, their boobs are too pointy.
Polygon boobs, baby?
Polygons.
What's
Yeah.
that? You don't like polygons? Oh, remember that stupid song that I wrote? I was playing that today on my guitar, the Polygon Baby song. Remember that stupid song?
I don't. You'll have to
Oh my
refresh
God.
my memory.
No, I'm not singing it. Just shut up.
Okay, don't sing
Shut-
it then. Don't
But
sing
like,
it.
it's on YouTube. It is on YouTube, somewhere in like the chasms of like one of my old accounts. Oh, the same with like that Gonzo song. Remember that Gonzo song?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, put your dick in my hand and I'll be your lover.
I'm
man.
shaking
You know what
my
I'm saying?
I'm shaking my head.
Yeah. Remember when I was like trying to get you to make that tag video for Gonzo? And it took you like 5 years to do it?
Well, yeah, because why would I do that silly bullshit?
Ugh. You would make tag videos all the time.
I used
Remember
to.
when you made comment special videos?
Oh yeah, comment specials were always my thing.
Yeah. That was cool, man.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find some more haikus that I wrote. That's not a haiku. That's like a statement. A lot of these are like super erotic, so I don't think I'm gonna read them out loud.
Yeah, you keep them to yourself.
Wait, here's one. Alright. Okay, here's one. Alright, it goes, leaves blow in the wind. There is snow on Mount Fuji. This is a haiku. What do you think about that haiku?
Didn't you
Kevin?
write that because a lot of haikus, or it's easy to put "there is snow on Mount Fuji" in like the 7-syllable part because it's 7 syllables?
All haikus must have the lines, there is snow on Mount Fuji.
I don't think that's a requirement.
Yes!
Show me your moves.
God, look at this fucking mess. Headphones everywhere.
Why do you got
Fool.
headphones everywhere?
Shut
weird.
your mouth.
For some reason, the BMOs aren't attacking me. Oh, there's that. There they go. Once I say it, they have full fire.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta make one of them pineapple salads, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the old pineapple salad.
It's like a regular salad, you just add pineapples to it.
Well, I like mandarin oranges in my salad.
You just like it because it has to do with the Mandarin. I mean, the Mandalorian.
No, that's not it.
You think the Mandalorian eats Mandarin oranges?
I don't think they have I think he eats Mandalorian oranges.
What's the difference between Mandarin and Mandalorian oranges?
Wow, that's racist.
What? You devil. Up here criticizing my haikus and whatnot. I bet you just don't like them because they're like all Japanese and whatnot. And whatnot. Today sucked, man. It was so boring. I read a bunch of papers that I had to do to get ready for this meeting on Thursday. The only interesting thing I learned is they're gonna open up a thrift store close to where I live.
Ah, thrift
I got fucking
store.
rock hard, you know what I'm saying?
Goodness.
Yeah. And I'm reading the papers, and I'm like, none of this shit even applies to me. My department's the housing program. This is early education. Where's the housing papers? So then, I did that. And then, I finished my short story. And then I fucked around watching a bunch of history of insert guitar brand here, history of Jazzmaster, history of Jaguar, and then I talked to that new woman I've been talking with, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I don't know, man. Today was like just slow, bro. What did you do today?
Oh, bro. Oh, I did a bunch of manly things today.
Yeah, like what?
Well, I stacked a bunch of firewood, and
Whoa.
I did a few other things as well. But
Look at you. Even when you're not working, you're working. Just like a
Yeah.
true American.
100% of the time, work on my day off.
Oh, did you play your Atari?
No, I haven't. I purchased an Atari off of this guy on Facebook Marketplace, and this is for the folks at home. And unfortunately, I was not able to play it yet.
Why not?
Well, I just really haven't gotten the opportunity to.
Have you hooked it up yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, how do you know it even works if you haven't hooked it up yet?
Well, I trust that the guy who sold it to me
Trust.
and told me,
Trust.
told me that, hey, I've tested it and it works, and he has pictures of it like being open and playing it, and it's not like, oh, this is the different Atari.
Oh.
No offense to this guy, but he needed to sell this thing. He needed the money.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, apparently he was trying to sell it at a swap meet before, and some guy was like, you can get more money for this if you sell it online. And it's like, dude, look at me. I'm at the swap meet. Don't worry, I have a ferry.
What's a swap meet? Is that when you swap things?
Pretty much, it's like you swap and you meet people.
You ever heard of Tradio? It's a radio station where you trade in things. I only know it because Howard Stern's guys would keep prank calling them.
I've never heard of such a thing.
It's like a real southern thing. And Howard Stern's guys, which I'm like 50-60% thinking this is like all staged.
Yeah.
They would call in and one of the guys was like, I'm selling some golden teeth from Auschwitz. And the guy's like, okay. And it's like, yeah, my grandfather was in World War II and he was in the camps and he got some gold teeth from Auschwitz, like, okay. And it's like the guy like doesn't even fucking question like the absurdity of like the item,
That is...
That's the only thing I could think of. It's like it's not all that dark, but it's like it's the only one I can think of on the top of my head.
Even if one of the encounters is like that, that's like too many, because
Right.
it's just...
I mean, that is dark.
It's disgusting to even joke about something like that.
I can't think of any of like the lighthearted ones they do, even though I listen to it all the time when I go to bed.
Read me a bedtime story, Howard Stern. Well, I'm trying to sell these teeth from Auschwitz. Yay, Howard Stern.
There's one where the guy is like, I have a toaster for sale, and I have the serial number. It's like this long, list of numbers, and the guy's like, well, why don't you call back? Like, wait, no, I'm just about finished. Okay, Q, A, P as in Paul. Like, oh, I got two more here. 5, 3,
Yeah. I guess so.
And there was one where it was two of Howard Stern's guys, and one like pretends to be this old woman, and she calls and she's like, it's this guy, and he's like, I have a sewing machine for sale, and he puts it up, and then like, the woman calls, Howard Stern's one of his men, like, did a fellow just call to put a sewing machine? That's my sewing machine. He shouldn't have been putting that up. You got stolen goods on your show. Like, hey man, I ain't selling nothing. I ain't selling nothing. And like the guy'd be like, you put that goddamn sewing machine back up, and like, just keep fucking with the guy. Both of them calling like, take it down, put it up, take it down, put it up.
Oh my gosh.
And that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's definitely more lighthearted than the other.
Yeah.
One.
No shit.
You know what I would really love to see
What's
if they put The Sandlot on Disney. Oh, fuck me in the ass. I think The Sandlot is on Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you never seen it before?
I love The Sandlot.
Yeah, there's a guy like, I don't know, Babe Ruth, some chick.
Babe Ruth!
Are you telling me that you put the Great Bambino's ball and you hit it into the Beast's backyard?
The Beast. Oh, I thought you said the Great Bambi. That wimpy deer?
Yeah. We've both seen this movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
We can both make references of it.
I'm lost.
Having some trouble there, eh, Nevitt?
Yeah, I don't know, I forget where I need to go. I think I need to go back
Don't look at
to
me.
the area with the torches. I think.
When in doubt. Oh, I know what I was gonna tell you. So, who do you think would win in a fight? Andy Summers or Johnny Winters? See, it's funny because both their last names are like, see, okay, yeah, you get the joke.
I get the joke. I just have no idea anything. I have no idea who these two people are.
Andy Summers is the guitarist for the Police,
Oh, I thought Andy Summers was the guy who did Double Dare.
No, you're thinking of, like, someone else. Johnny Winters was a famous blues player in the 60s. He played with Muddy Waters,
Muddy
You know
Water.
that scene in Family Guy when
Sandy.
Muddy Waters, like, trying to pass the family... God damn it, I can't fucking... Remember that scene in Family Guy where Muddy Waters is trying to pass a kidney stone, and he's like, Muddy, you okay in there? I'm alright. Oh,
Yeah. I remember.
It's funny because like that's like pretty much how he sings anyway. He just screams.
You don't have to explain every joke to me.
Well, hey man, you don't know who these people are, so maybe you don't know who Muddy Waters is. Damn, Nevitt, again.
Again, I'm having trouble.
You, with your perfect vision, are having... No.
Oh, now you're being an ableist.
No. You're being an ableist by thinking that I'm an ableist. I can't be an ableist. Well, I mean, I guess I could,
just
but,
like
you know what I'm saying?
certain people can't be
Right,
racist.
devil. Oh, right, devil. Yeah, well... I didn't want to go there. You went there. You ought to watch the Dick Cavett show. They had one interview back in the 70s with James Baldwin and this super fucking racist governor from Alabama. And the governor was all butthurt, and he just got up and walked off the show.
Oh, jeez.
Because, like, James Baldwin and Dick Cavett kind of tag teamed him,
Man.
He fucking Eiffel Towered his ass.
I really thought that was gonna do something.
And you want to be my latex salesman?
I know that's.
I feel like you're supposed to bomb a wall somewhere.
There's a hole in the wall, but it's not. I don't think it's in any of these places.
This dungeon looks really familiar. I think Well, it's funny because I just played through this game no more than a year ago. Ganon's tower is fucking hard, man. Like that one room with like the maze.
Mm-hmm.
Ganon's fucking hard, man. I mean, he's like the hardest
Well,
Ganon
you just
I've
have to
ever
know what
played.
he's doing.
Well, who do you think the easiest Ganon is?
The easiest Ganon. That's
I'll also include Ganondorf.
a good question. Ocarina of Time Ganondorf isn't too bad.
Yeah, but Twilight Princess Ganondorf, at least at the very end, is pretty easy.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of those ends. Ooh, fairy. Some of those end fights with Ganondorf just end up being like a cutscene.
Wind Waker Ganondorf, he's not hard, but the fight is so much fun. Like, I always end up like just fucking around and taking more hits than I should.
Right.
Because it's like, if I really focus, like, he's not that hard, but, you know, I'm just, you know, like, yeah, it's so epic, oh my god, yeah, you know.
I know.
I'm having a sword fight with someone, yeah, a sword fight. Was Calamity Ganon hard?
No, Calamity Ganon, Oh, that's right. Duh.
Duh. Now he remembers. Why do you feel?
But I don't think I have enough magic. And I used my magic
No.
potion. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Why do you fill me up? Buttercup, baby, won't you? So yeah, so tell me about Calamity Ganon. What's his deal? Is he hard? Like me?
Well, the first form can be a little bit annoying because, you know, you have to fight him, and he's got, like, the magic powers, and he shoots a laser beam at you, and all that stuff. And then the second part, though, where you fight, like, Dark Beast Ganon, is, like, super easy. Again, it's, like, more like a cutscene than anything else, because you're just shooting light arrows at a gigantic target, and yeah.
Yuga Ganon from A Link Between Worlds was kind of hard.
Now, it's been a while since I've played A Link Between Worlds, so I can't really remember that much about him.
You remember the part at the very end when he's shooting 2 energy balls at once? I'm like, oh shit! And it's like, I'm so, like, what's the word? Like, on edge. I'm like, just hit the A button, oh my god, whoa! And like, somehow I managed to, like, deflect all of them. I'm like, whoa, 2 energy balls, that's never happened. Like, that was a big fucking deal, you know? Because it's like, you're so used to, like, dealing with 1.
I get to deal with 2 energy balls?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I think... Okay, so I had, like, the red tunic and the powered-up sword, and I came and ducked, like, with 3 or 4 fairies, and it took all of my power to not die. Even with all those fairies and my powered-up gear, I still almost died. But hey, man, I got a natural handicap, so you know what I'm saying, Devin?
Well, you know... What are you, colorblind?
Ugh. It's funny, a lot of times, well, all the times when I play video games, I put the settings on, like, easy. Because it's like, you know, easy to me is, like, normal for all of you, you know, perfect vision motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There we go, finally.
God, fucking finally. Ooh.
Well, no, I don't know why I didn't remember that. Because I've definitely played this game. I don't know. I guess I'm just a loser.
Do you ever think they'll make a 4th Mighty Ducks movie?
No. Probably
What
not.
about a reboot of Mighty Ducks, like they did with the Bad News Bears? And,
I mean, that's possible. But, I don't know, it's really, there's so many other movies to make.
I did not like the Amazing Spider-Man movie.
Really?
I just thought that what's his face, the guy who played Spider-Man, was like a dick, you know?
You know, I kind of agree with you, but I don't know. I guess I didn't really like. It was Andrew Garfield who played, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, that big ass pompadour of his.
Yeah, the thing that I really didn't like about the Amazing Spider-Man was the fact that the suit just didn't look right to me. The eyes, like, looking... I enjoyed it at the time, but, like, looking back on it, I'm like, these eyes look weird. And, of course, you compare it to, Tobey Maguire, and, oh no, I need the cane! The cane!
The cane, the Paki.
No, as Zachary Erickson said, that's from Minish Cap.
Yeah, but it sounds so cool to say, man.
Well, if you want
I like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. That was a cool trilogy.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire in spandex tights.
I really like that kid playing Spider-Man now with Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
He does a damn good job.
Yeah, I like that guy too.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
His name is... Goodness gracious, I don't know.
Well, he's fucking cool, man. I want to see him team up with, He probably already did. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Who do you think he teamed up with?
Anyone, because of, like, the Avengers.
Well, he
like
was in Civil War first. That was his first movie.
Yeah, but then at the end of Endgame, he was, like, fighting with everyone, and Captain Marvel shows up, and he's, like, hard as a fucking rock, and she's like, you got something for me, Peter Parker? Like, yeah, I got something for you. You know, he's all, like, Twitter painted. Remember that scene?
Yes. I know the scene you speak of.
Yeah, or the scene when Doctor Strange is all like, if I tell you what happens, it won't happen. Oh, remember that one night I came home like super drunk, and then I called you, and I was like, yeah, remember that fucking scene
The Cane of Samaria.
Somalia? What?
No, Samaria. Somaria.
Samaria Pirates 3. Yeah, remember that time I got like super drunk, and I called you and I'm
Which
like, yeah, remember that time? Yeah, shut up. And hey man, this is pre-COVID. And it was I was all like, hey man, remember that time Captain America threw his shield to Captain America? And then Captain America got the hammer, and then he became the new Captain America. Remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Foolish.
Yes,
foolish.
Because there were two Captain Americas.
Yeah.
Well,
I think what I was trying to say was like when Captain America got the hammer and he became Thor America. Captain Thor.
He gained the power of Thor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the hammer. That's the cane. That's not the cane of Samaria.
Can I say what those two guys in the theater said?
Absolutely not. They said something racially insensitive. I will not have that. I will not have that.
Well, you were laughing at it too.
In the situation. And if people...
I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but I mean, you were laughing at it.
No. I was laughing at the fact that you lost your shit over it. Like what you're doing now, but like times 10.
But I mean...
Don't say nothing.
It reminds me of old school Brando.
I guess.
You remember when Brando would make really inappropriate jokes?
Yes,
and,
yes.
No. He would like just laugh at like really inappropriate things.
Yes, he would.
That's old school Brando. Oh, for those that... Hey, did Brando ever voice in any of your videos?
He was Pippin on, he was what was his name? Pippin... Who's that guy in Skyward Sword?
Oh, I think it is Pippin or Pipshit or something like that. He voiced in a lot of my videos. I would use Fat Albert as a character, and he would be the voice of Fat Albert.
Yeah, I saw that episode of Fat Albert where a kid got a gun.
Yeah, and then he shoots his hand off or some shit.
Well, yeah, the kid gets a gun, and then one of the main characters finds a bullet, and they're like, I don't know if this is the right bullet for this gun. It's like, no, it'll fit, and he like jams it in.
Rudy.
Yeah,
Right.
Rudy finds a bullet, like in the junkyard.
Of course he does. Yeah.
And because Rudy finds it, you know, the guy puts it in, he tries to fire it, and it explodes in his hand. And then they have a whole thing about, you know, you should never mess with guns.
Do you see the gun explode in his hand, or was it one of those cutaway scenes?
I think it cuts away. Or it might... Don't quote me on this. I only watched it, you know, one time.
So he doesn't, like, shoot his hand, like the gun just explodes.
Yeah, the gun explodes in his hand, and I died without a fairy. Thank you, Gino. Way to go.
See,
it's all
the Ray
your
Brando
fault.
was... Well, the Ray Brando was saying, he was like, he shot his hand off or some shit, you know?
I'm coming back to this temple.
I'm coming back to Somalia City. I'm gonna meet some friends along the way. Did you ever have the Pokemon Got 2BA Pokemon Master CD?
No.
Oh, you can listen to it on Spotify now. I think it's on Spotify. Spotify.
Of course it... what, are you a sponsor for Spotify?
Hey man, Spotify is like the best. Look at all
So,
them, whatever those are. What are those, pots?
they are
What are those?
blocks.
Blocks? Oh, right.
Blocks.
Blocks. I'm on the road. You ever heard the Pokemon, the first movie soundtrack?
No, but I saw Pokemon the first movie.
They had a bunch of, I think Britney Spears did a cover song. It was either Britney Spears or Celine.
You don't
You know.
say.
Yeah. And, you know, it's all glitter and fame. You know, like Jim. Music's outrageous. Oh, did you ever have one of those, like, blow-up furniture couches when you were a kid?
No.
It's like, I had one in my room. Ah, dude, my room was so decked out when I was, like, 11 or 9 or some shit.
Mhm.
I had a decked out, like, air sofa.
An inflatable sofa.
Right, yeah. And I had, like, a cedar chest, which probably wasn't real cedar. It was, like, laminated cedar or some shit.
I mean, a cedar chest is not like the ultimate form of decadence. It's not out of the question that you would have like a real cedar chest.
I had my stereo, which was a CD and cassette player.
Oh.
Yeah. And I remember I would sit on the floor in front of my CD player and I would listen to The Chronicles of Narnia on cassette. And I would get these books from the library on cassette. And fuck, I wish I knew what they were, because like one of them was really fucking cool. I got really mad, didn't I?
I had just recently heard about this audio format that was specifically used by libraries to put books out on these. They were an 8-track cassette, but not an 8-track. You know what I'm saying?
I think a mom uses those. They look like cassettes, but they're like flatter and bigger.
Yeah, they no longer... I don't think they are produced anymore. Because it used to be that you would... like, you'd mail in to get them, and they would be completely paid for thing by the
my mom has that service.
Yeah. Okay.
But you have to have like a certain player to play it on. You can't
Yeah.
use like a cassette player.
It's proprietary.
See, my big thing is
I
like,
can't
why don't you
get
just
it.
use
I
Audible?
can't get to the area. Why can't I get to the area?
You gotta like use your powers, man.
Ugh. My powers.
I think you do have to go through a cave. I think
No.
you have to go
You've gotta... Oh, shoot.
you
My...
got to know when to hold 'em.
I think what you have to do is you have to come for the Dark World, but from a different point, because you got to get up here.
Yeah, this is the area. This is no. Go back. Go back
Well,
down.
no, you can't get to it from this part. You have to go into another area.
Yeah, you got to go around.
I know, but I just left the temple to get more fairies. Oh man, I experience some slowdown right now. Too many graphics on the screen.
You can get books on CD at the library now.
Yeah.
I did that in my American literature class. I listened to Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurst.
Zora.
Yeah, Zora. Don't get too excited now, Nevitt.
That's a Zelda thing.
Damn it. I kind of want to, tell them what I made a bet with you on in that class, but I don't think I should.
Gino made a bet that apparently in all... I'm not going to use the word, because it's a dirty... It's a dirty word. It's not a dirty word,
Let me just tell it.
disgusting.
But I'll use clean terms.
Okay, fine.
So I took this American literature class, and I was taking my master's courses, and in all of the books, a woman was
assaulted.
Yeah, assaulted by a man, and we'll just leave it at that. But in every fucking book, it was like that. So I get to the last book, The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan, I think. And I'm like, Nevitt, I'm gonna bet you it was $5 or $10 that one, and it was a book filled up female characters. The odds are in my favor, And I'm like, one of these female characters is gonna get assaulted, because every other fucking book. So I'm listening to the book, and it's going through, and I'm like, I don't think anyone's gonna get assaulted.
He said, the bet's off, the bet's off.
Bet's up. But then, 2 chapters later, there was a flashback scene where one of the characters got assaulted. Damn it, bet's on. What do you think about that, Nevitt?
Oh, jeez, I thought that would work.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
The Joy Luck Club is actually really cool. There's a scene where... So it's about, these Chinese immigrants and their daughters, and it's a transition between, the old school immigrants and, their daughters being Americanized. And there's the scene where, this old Chinese woman... she says that her neighbor, she's the landlady of these apartments, and she says that one of her tenants keeps saying, I don't like that Fukan landlady, and it's obviously she means to say fucking landlady, but she can't pronounce it correctly, so she says Fukan, and she's like, I'm not even from Fukan, I was from Beijing. So apparently Fukan was a province in China or something.
That is a humorous line from a book.
And it's also funny, there's one scene where one of the women has her fiancé or husband for a dinner party, and he's making a fool of himself, he's making a dumbass of himself, and then, but not racially insensitive, just he's a fucking klutz, and it's he's not picking up on cultural cues, but not because he's trying to be racist. He doesn't know the subtleties of their culture, the mom would say something and he says, oh no, I think it's fine, you just gotta add some soy sauce. But it's really what he should have said was this, because when the mom says that, what she's actually meaning, subtleties and shit. Anyway, the mom is what are all those spots on your face? You have spots on your face. And he's oh, I have freckles. So the wife or woman, she gets really upset, and she visits her mom, and she's like, Mom, you said he had spots on his face. And she's like, is this not true? Does he not have spots on his face? She's like, yeah, but you didn't have to say it. Is this the boss?
Yeah, it's the boss.
Oh, this is the boss where you gotta. Well, you don't have it now, but yeah, there's an item. I think it's like the cape.
Oh, to avoid the electrocution?
Well, no, it's like you can just go right up to him and just fucking ground pound him. You don't even have to mess with all the little eyeballs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm getting hurt.
Yeah, if you had the cape, you could just like ground
I
pound
do
him.
have
You
the
could just...
cape. Well,
Oh,
why
you
don't
use it.
you...
Oh, yeah!
There, I'm using the cape. Happy?
Well, it's too late now because, like, it was meant for, like, the first part of the
Hey,
boss, not
hey, shut up. I beat the
item?
level, and I only died twice.
What item do you get in this dungeon? I wasn't paying attention.
The Cane of Samaria.
Oh, and what does the Cane of Samaria do?
It creates blocks that you can use to hold down switches, and it also shoots out when you're, if you hit it again.
When did you get the cape?
I got the cape in the last episode, because you get the cape in the graveyard.
Oh, and now you can use the cape to get the other cane of Paki.
It's not a cane of Pocky, that's in the Minish Cap.
No, Adrian, no. Maybe I'll fight Apollo, maybe I won't.
Maybe I'll, do I understand? Yes. May
I got another... Oh, go on.
Nothing.
I got another text message from, like, the voting people. And I got so fucking upset. Because I'm like, it's over. And I'm like, you know, I already voted. Leave me the fuck alone. And they actually responded. Like, oh, thank you for voting. It's like, fuck you. I'm so sick of these fucking text messages, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
God. Or at least we got into, like, 2 more years, and then we gotta do it all over again.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Politics are politics. It's a never-ending story.
I just don't like the text messages, man.
Yeah, you're gonna get them.
Why can't I just...
If you text stop, they'll stop sending you, but you know, it'll also, there's other numbers that will send you. There's no way to prevent it. I'm sure there is, but...
I'm hungry, man.
Hi, hungry. I'm Nevitt.
I had a lean pocket and a bunch of that pineapple salad today. Maybe that's why I'm still hungry.
You're gonna get diarrhea.
Why?
Oh, because of the lean pocket.
No, lean pockets are fucking good, man.
It's been a long time since I had a lean pocket. Or any kind of pocket. Lean or otherwise.
Okay.
What kind of pocket did you have? What was the filling?
Philly cheese steak.
I'm not a huge fan of the cheesesteak, even though I'm a man from Philly.
Man, okay, dig this. So you know when you get a Hot Pocket or whatever, they have those dumbass envelopes that you're supposed to put the Hot Pocket in?
Yeah.
So I never fucking do that. It's stupid. But today, I'm like, let's go half and half. So I put one in the envelope and leave the other one out. There's no difference in the taste. There's no difference.
It's not a taste thing, it's a texture thing.
What you mean, texture thing?
Well, the whole reason you put it in the pocket is it's supposed to either make it crispier or it's supposed to make it cook more evenly.
Well, it didn't seem crispier to me.
Well, did one seem, did the temperature all around seem better in one versus the other?
No.
Okay.
It
don't get upset now.
It was just like false advertisement, man.
Well, it's just something they do, and I'm sure there's a reason they do it. Maybe it's different if you don't have a spinning microwave. Hold up the Master Sword, and you will get the magic of Bombos.
Mambo?
Bombos. I know I can't speak, but damn, you can't hear.
Fuck you. I had this dream about Breaking Bad. You want to hear it?
Okay.
I dreamed that I was Walter White,
Uh-oh.
and Hank caught me, and I'm at my grandparents' house, and I'm telling Hank all the things that I've done, and I'm trying to like remember names, and yeah, it was like more
And the
relaxed.
end.
Hank was all like, "Yeah, you know you're gonna go to jail, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, it's cool."
Is
Hank,
your
I remember.
is your
Oh yeah,
screen turning dark?
no, just fucking around.
Uh,
Gonna go to Turtle Rock, are you?
yeah, probably not gonna beat it, but let's get there and then call it a night.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of having a 2 hour long video.
For how long is this video now?
It's maybe even 30-minute mark, maybe a little bit after that.
You are scared.
I ain't a scared of nothing. I ain't a
Hey
scared of
man,
nothing.
at least get the cane of Paki before we end. Let's get the cane of Paki, man. It's around here.
Where is it? You tell me where it is.
It's somewhere in the mountains, in the dark
In the
world.
dark world, not the light world.
I 70% sure it's in the dark world, and I think it's like close to like the base of the mountain.
I'm near the base on the right hand side, right?
Uh, it's in the mountain,
In the mountain, he tells me.
and you find it because when you go into the room, it's gonna be all dark, and there's gonna be like those little things that you use
Spikes
your
on the
hammer to
floor.
knock them down,
Oh,
and there's
those
a bunch of spikes. Do you understand what I'm talking about, Nevin?
I think I understand what you're talking about.
And you gotta use the cape, or as Zachary said, you can just like power through, be a man.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
I'm like 80% sure it's on the mountain.
Well, we shall
I don't
see.
think I'm sure of anything anymore, am I? I'm just a devil in disguise. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why would anyone
no.
pay? Oh, I don't like this one bit. What's this all about?
How do I get through it?
This looks like some devil nonsense right here.
Getting
Ugh.
rupees.
Friday's a big day. It's the 20th anniversary of the Beatles' One album.
And that's your favorite album, huh?
Sure enough. You're just
Well,
a
you
devil.
just tell the Beatles one album to toe the line.
You know what they ought to do? They ought to make a Beatles 1B album. It's like the B-side of all their number one hits.
Ah, that would be very interesting.
Because you know what the B-side for Strawberry Fields or Penny Lane is, don't you?
No, what?
Strawberry Fields.
Ah, I should have.
No,
I should
actually,
have guessed that
the
from context clues.
no. The B-side for Strawberry Fields was Penny Lane, but Penny Lane became the number one hit, not Strawberry Fields. The B-side did better than the A-side.
Ah.
So maybe they should just have, like, the Beatles one album, The Flip Side, or some stupid shit. On the flip side.
I think that would be a dumb name for an album.
Well, what would you call it?
The Beatles, a collection of not so great hits.
Oh, what do you mean not so great hits?
They're not as great as the greatest hits.
Are you telling me Strawberry Fields is not a great song?
Apparently, it's not as great as Penny Lane.
That's only because the dumbass sheep, it was easier to market for, like, the sheeple. You know what I'm saying?
You and your sheeple.
Remember that time we were talking about something and I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I like that. It's really cool. And you were like, oh, sheep,
Yes, I remember.
sheep.
Ah, ah, ah.
So Nevid, you like Zelda, huh?
Oh yeah.
Fucking sheep.
No.
I bet you in 10 years it's gonna be a Toy Story 5.
Yeah, but who would it follow? Would it follow Woody or would it follow Buzz? Or would it follow both of them and they team back up? It's like, how does that work?
Yeah, there really can't be another one. I mean, Toy Story is like Woody and Buzz. And now spoiler, 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 they're broken up. We saw that in theaters, didn't we?
We did. Together.
All those,
in person.
all those dumbass trailers, all the poo-poo jokes.
Yeah, you laugh at them though. You was like,
Shut your mouth.
oh, you laughed at it just
like,
thinking about it.
No, didn't we like make a bet to see? No, the bet was, what the fuck was it that every one of these trailers was gonna be a fucking poo-poo joke?
Yeah.
And I said, if I win, then you gotta buy me Twizzlers. And I think you won, but you bought me Twizzlers anyway.
Yeah. I don't remember buying you Twizzlers.
No, I don't think you bought me Twizzlers.
But I also don't remember that being the bet.
Well, candy was involved.
I think the bet was like, you paid for the movie, and I paid for the movie anyway.
No, I paid for that Chick-fil-A.
It's not a It's not a competition.
Yeah, but you bought me that hammer.
Yeah, I did buy you a hammer.
This is the place.
Is this the place?
Yeah. I'm like 70% sure.
I don't know.
Me and my percentages. It's gotta be somewhere here because it was like a dark place.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's multiple dark places.
Yeah, but they're all connected to like this one. Oh shit. No, everything's cool. Are we in the dark or light world?
We're in the light world.
Oh, well, it's not here. No, this ain't it. No.
Oh, well then
It's in the dark world.
Then why'd you even bring me here?
Oh, I got excited.
I'm just
like
messing
dolphin
around.
Haiku.
Huh?
It's like my dolphin haiku.
Yeah, dolphins.
It's in the dark world, man. I don't know what you're doing patty caking.
Well, I gotta
And I
get
think
to the
the hook
dark
shot's
world.
involved. No, you don't need the hook shot to get there, because I remember seeing it, like, super early. You know, I remember being in that room without even having the hammer.
No.
Okay, let me ask you something. Those things that you hammer down,
Yeah.
that look like they're alive, what are they?
Look like they're alive?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, these things.
Oh my god, this is it! Oh my god, shut the fuck up, this is it!
Oh my god.
Yeah, what are these things?
I need the cape. I don't know what they're called. I always called them like Diglets because they were kind of like Diglets.
My acquaintance said they were meant to scare you away, and they had no other purpose but to scare you away. I think that is false information.
Well, I mean... So this is the cane of Byrna. B-Y-R-N-A. If you swing it once, a ring of light will protect you.
Look at that fucking cloak you got. Use it. You use that fucking cane, brother.
I'm short on magic.
Shirt on magic, he says. Shirt on magic.
Short.
It's a magic with shirts.
Not shirt on magic. You can just I can barely make it through here.
Why didn't you use the... Oh, you don't have
I'm out of magic. And I didn't ever get the half magic curse.
Why don't you get that? Get it.
Well, I will then.
Oh, you need it anyway for Turtle Rock. Remember, Sheshta says that you best come prepared with magic, otherwise you're gonna get blunted out. Get the quarter magic and let's call it a day.
It's half magic.
Quarter magic, nigga?
Pretty sure it's half magic, Gino?
I'm pretty sure it's quarter magic.
Well, we'll just see who's right and who's Gino.
Oh, I see how it is. Trying to half-bake me? Hey, what's in there? Use that hammer. Go in there.
It's either nothing or a bomb.
Oh, that's silly. You know what game is really fucking cool? Link's Awakening remastered.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool game. I've got it.
Yeah, I'm digging the fuck out of it, man. I mean, I would have beaten it, but tonight I dine on turtle soup.
I think I need magic.
You need magic to get magic.
I think you need it. I think you need to like use the. I'm pretty sure you need to use the lantern or maybe the fire rod or something.
No, you need magic. You need the magic mushroom.
Oh, that's right. You do need the magic mushroom because you need to use magic powder.
You are missing
I don't.
12 heart pieces. Heart containers. Heart pieces.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me, Gino.
Don't thank me, thank the zoom feature.
Thank you, Zoom feature.
Look at all these details. You don't have the mushroom.
I already gave it to her. Come back to my shop later for something good. I'm here. I'm here now. Oh, there it is.
Oh man, you know it'd be so tight? As if
What?
they put A Link Between Worlds on the Switch.
It'd be really cool if they ported the 3DS and, well, 3DS games to the Switch. And it's not like there's anything stopping them. The only problem is that you'd have to somehow figure out how to do the touch things without using a touchpad.
You don't have to use the touch screen in those games.
Not all of them, but some of them you do.
Yeah. Why doesn't the Switch come with a stylus? That'll be cool.
Yeah, that's a good question. It's like they don't want you to know that it's a touch thing.
I mean, it is. And, I mean, like, why don't they make, like, a new Mario Paint? I would fucking dig a Mario Paint on the Switch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can get, like, a little stylus, and you can, like, share it to people, and you can, like, make songs.
I feel like the reason
Oh.
they don't do Mario Paint is because, like, it was novel back when Mario Paint was a thing, but now you'd have to add more features, which is kind of what, like, the Mario Art Studio was, which only ever came out in Japan. But, you know, that was a Japanese-only title.
You can get it, though, if you have the disk drive, and you can get the disk drive, like, on eBay.
Yeah, but the disk drive is very expensive. And it's
But
also...
technically, you could get it, and you could play Mario Artist.
Right. But you'd also need to have, a... whatchamajigger? What do they call them? The Nintendo 64 mouse.
They had a mouse for the N64?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know they had a mouse for the PlayStation?
I think... Yeah, I remember that. They had a bunch of stuff for the PlayStation. Shit, I didn't know they had one for the... Yeah, I didn't know they had one for the N64. Oh, my power's dead!
Your power died on the Switch?
Don't worry, I wasn't really paying attention anyway. So, I mean, like...
Thanks, Gino.
Was the mouse, like, only for in Japan?
On the, on which? The N64?
Yeah.
Don't quote me on this, but I don't think so.
Well, I ain't never heard
Maybe it
no
was. It
mouse.
must have been. Because it might have been bundled with one of those games.
Hey, you Pikachu had a bunch of stupid shit that came with it. Like a microphone and some shit.
Huh.
Hey, Pikachu, get a carrot. Hey, Pikachu.
Get a carrot?
Wasn't that like a big thing? Like, tell it to get a carrot?
I guess so.
Hey, Pikachu. Fuck you! I was
Well-
playing Pokemon... Oh. Oh, wait, are we done?
One more thing. Go ahead. Tell me your Pokemon story.
It's not really like a story, it's just
Tell
like...
me your Pokemon story.
Okay. I have like a really, really, really big story, but I'm gonna save that for next episode. Oh,
Okay.
cliffhanger!
Don't tell me your story then.
Well, it's too complicated. It's cliffhanger. We're almost done, ain't we?
Yeah, we're just gonna get that stupid half magic meter.
Yeah, I'll just say that I tried playing Pokemon Stadium 2 on my N64 emulator. That shit was boring. But that is not the big thing.
That was a big story, Gino.
No, there's like this big fucking... You don't even know. You don't even know, Nevitt.
I don't know. You're not telling me.
Man. Well, it'll take too long, I'm telling you.
Alright. Tune in
wanna,
next time then, I guess, but...
Well, do you want me to tell it to you now? I mean,
No, we gotta wait for the big story.
Well, you're being sarcastic, you nerf herder.
No, I'm not.
Fuck you, you nerf.
Here we
All
go.
ice planets in Star Wars are Planet Hoth.
Oh my god, hey, blast you for waking me from my deep, dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Is that okay with you?
Quarter magic.
Sir? Hold on. Half! Ha ha ha! I
Don't
laugh
lie to
at
me
your
now.
misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations! Now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you. What do you think about that, Gino?
Well, you know what? Broken clock is right twice a day. That's what I think about that.
Alright, well guys, have a good night. It was fun playing with you. See you all later.
Dolphin, man.